I'm not a gangster, I'm the man. But he is not. He shaves his ass. He shaves his arms, legs. At least I'm a man. I don't do that.
The thing that I don't like is like when they play that they rich and they show all that money, and it's like, bro, you don't even rich. That the only thing that you have is money, and you are spending your father's money, not even yours. He's a kid.
He feels he behaves like he's untouchable and like he's superstar, but he's not. And I'm gonna bring him back on the earth. If he's gonna move up, it's okay. He's gonna move up, and Islam gonna kick his ass, and he's gonna come down, and then kick his ass, and the UFC just release him.
No, they're not gonna release him.
Why not? If we're gonna kick his ass.
Ilia Topuria is also open to stepping in against Arman Tsarukyan at the White House if Justin Gaethje withdraws due to injury. He said he has no problem changing opponents on short notice and staying active.
I really want to see you versus Arman.
Yeah.
I want to see that just as much. So the idea of you moving up is great too, but I think Arman should be fighting you on June 14th. I think he's the #1 contender. What do you think of that?
Listen, as I said in many interviews, I just got the call. They offered me Islam or Justin. I picked Islam. Then they told me that Islam was injured.
Sure.
I was said that I was facing Justin. If they call me tomorrow and they tell me that Justin is injured and I have to fight Arman, I will fight Arman, no problem. If they call me and they tell me that Arman is injured, I have to fight Ariel, I'm gonna fight Ariel.
Please don't.
No problem. Like I can, I go whoever, whenever, just, I'm ready.
Arman Tsarukyan fired off a heated rant aimed at Ilia Topuria, denying claims that he was ever slapped and accusing him of lying. He insisted he's the man while dismissing Topuria's persona. Tsarukyan also mocked him personally, making comments about his appearance and training habits.
So he's saying that I tweet something, that I'm gonna do something. It was before Oliveira fight. I haven't tweeted about him anything that I'm gonna do something on him. And when I meet him, he said he slapped me. But it never happened. He just lied. He lies, and he lied, and about that I'm a gangster on the Twitter. I'm not a gangster. I'm the man. But he is not. He shaves his arms, legs. At least I'm a man. I don't do that.
How do you know that he does that?
I mean, if you see his videos, he has no hair on his legs. You think he's gonna have a hair on his ass?
I don't know. I never thought of that, to be honest.
Yeah, but he should go to Georgia instead of Miami. He had bad experience in Miami. He should go to Georgia and stay there and walk around with good men, you know. In Georgia is different level, man.
In a recent interview, Ilia Topuria dismissed Arman Tsarukyan, saying he's not on his level and would finish him quickly if they fight. He also mocked his wrestling talk and said he handles everything once the fight starts, while criticizing online trash talk.
He's not on my level. If we cross the paths, like I'm gonna break his job in the first round. Like what he's gonna do? He's gonna take me down? Bro, please, listen to me. Calm down, do your thing, go to those wrestling tournaments, do your streams, and whenever the moment that arrives, just make sure to show up, and I'm gonna do the rest. The little weasel. He tweets something in Twitter, something like, if I see you the next time, I do this or that. Like, you know how they play all that, like they all gangsters. And when we cross the paths, they are like, oh, how are you? All good. They smile, they like humble. But in Twitter, everyone is a gangster. Oh, let's solve this in the street and all that. Bro, I'm a professional athlete. I'm not a street fighter. I'm not a gangster.
Arman Tsarukyan also pushed back against Ilia Topuria's insults, saying that if someone calls him dumb, they should be able to explain why. He argued that in his culture, any accusation needs a clear reason behind it. Tsarukyan added that Topuria couldn't justify his comments, which he took as a sign of jealousy and a lack of seriousness in the argument.
In my culture, where I come from, if you say about someone, you gotta explain why, right? You ask him why, and he doesn't know, like, answer why am I dumb, or retard or whatever. Like, you gotta be, yeah, always wants, someone wants to talk to me when I'm in your.
They're jealous of us. They're jealous of us, Arman.
Yeah.
Who's that, Nina?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Please.
So if you say something, you gotta answer why, right? You ask him why, he say I don't know. So he's the stupid guy, not me, because he doesn't know even like why I'm retarded or damn as.
Meanwhile, Arman believes he is next in line to face Ilia Topuria at lightweight if he remains in the division. He said if Topuria doesn't move up, he will have to fight him and sees himself as the clear title contender.
Do you think that that's your best bet of getting him? A situation like that where the opponent falls out?
No, I think I'm gonna get him soon. If he's not gonna move up, he's gotta fight with me. So they're not gonna put against Charles again. They're not gonna put who else? Benoit Saint-Denis. I'm the next for the title.
Meanwhile, during a live stream with Aden Ross, Ilia Topuria questions Arman Tsarukyan's elite level, pointing to past losses and an early knockout as proof that he lacks finishing consistency. He argues Arman mainly capitalizes when opponents tire. Topuria believes a well-prepared fighter would push Tsarukyan into trouble under pressure.
They're fighting in one of the biggest promotion in the world, but he lost to Islam. He lost to Gamrod. He get knocked out in the beginning of his career, and he doesn't really have the ability to finish the fights. He only finishes the fights when his opponent gets tired, and he just goes in the ground and he does the ground and pound and all that. But if he faces someone who really has that preparation, has that cardio, knows he doesn't get like scared if he gets to the ground, he's gonna suffer.
So you think Islam or Arman, you're not going to decision. It's you're 100% going to finish them, both of them.
Both of them.
Wow.
Both of them. Like Arman, easy because he will panic. He will panic. With me, he will panic. What he's gonna do? I always used to say like this, when I'm in the training camp, I know how it feels when you feel pain. I know how it feels when you feel tired. I know how it feels when you feel like you can do more and you keep doing it. It's like I know about myself that there's no a situation that I'm gonna give up. So when I walk inside the octagon, my opponents should know that they're gonna have a baddest motherfucker in front who doesn't know how to give up. That's never gonna happen. So you're gonna have to kill me. And you know what? I love my life, and I'm not ready to die.
Holy shit, bro. Holy fuck.
Arman Tsarukyan and Ilia Topuria exchanged intense trash talk, both challenging each other's skills and confidence. Arman downplayed Topuria's standing, suggesting he is jealous and refuses to give him credit, while also claiming Topuria would avoid the matchup to maintain the idea that they are on different levels.
I asked him about a lot of people, and I felt like he was more passionate and emotional talking about you than Paddy or Connor or even Islam. And so
you know why?
Tell me.
He's jealous.
You feel like he's jealous?
Yeah, and he wants to say like I'm nothing, and if you see like offer me him, he's not gonna take it because he wants to tell everybody in this world that I'm not in his level. He was saying like Oliveira is good fighter, Gage is good fighter, Max Holloway good fighter, but he didn't say anything about me. How it can be like it's just a joke, you know.
Arman believes Ilia Topuria moving up in weight could be a major financial opportunity. He noted that beating Islam Makhachev would make Topuria a 3-division legend, but a loss could quickly shift his standing. Tsarukyan added that he would be ready to capitalize.
It's gonna be smart for him to move up and make a lot of money, and even if he lose to Islam, people say, oh, you know, he take the chance to fight for the third belt. And can imagine if he beat Islam, he's gonna be a legend in this sport. 3 belts. No one done it before.
But that means if he would go up there and win, then you don't get to fight him.
What about if he lose? He comes back and I beat him again, and the UFC got him out.
Yeah.
That's the best thing.
Ilia Topuria tells fans not to doubt his belief in submitting Islam Makhachev, saying he genuinely thinks it can be done despite Islam's strong grappling skills. He respects Makhachev and other elite fighters, but insists he sees himself as on a different level.
I know that inside yourself, maybe it sounds a little bit weird, like strange, like, listen, how you're gonna take him down, how you're gonna submit him. But don't be surprised when you are gonna see that happen.
I'm not doubting you, by the way. It's just not, you don't hear every day someone say, yeah, I'm gonna go out and submit Islam Makhachev. He's that good, especially on the ground.
He's good. Everyone is good. Justin is good. Alex is good. Charles is good. Max is good. Everyone is good, but I'm different.
Fair enough. And so,
I'm the GOAT. Nah.
Are you? Do you feel that way?
Nah, not really.
I think
not
you
really.
do.
I don't like to claim myself as the GOAT of the sport. I always like to leave those decisions to the fans. They are the people that have, like, the ones that take that decision.
Ilia Topuria further insulted Arman Tsarukyan, calling him immature and not on his level while predicting an easy win if they fought. He also criticized Tsarukyan's online image and claims of wealth, suggesting he isn't truly successful. Topuria further questioned his mentality, saying there's more talk than substance behind him as a fighter.
And so you think this is all just kind of for show?
I don't know if it's for show. I think it's because they are dumb but fuck.
Have you been impressed with, because I feel like now he's a bigger star, which makes the fight even bigger.
I'm really impressed of how dumb he is.
Oh, tell me why.
He's a retard. I don't know. He looks like a kid. He's a kid. Like, his mentality. He's dumb as fuck. Everything that I saw about him in the internet, it's embarrassing. Arman, who cares about him? I don't care. The thing that I don't like is, like, when they play that they rich and they show all that money, and it's like, bro, you don't even rich. You that poor that the only thing that you have is money, and you are spending your father's money, not even yours. He's a kid.
However, Arman doesn't believe Ilia Topuria would fight him, expecting him to move up in weight instead. He suggested the UFC may guide Topuria toward bigger legacy fights.
Do you think if he beats Justin Gaethje on June 14th, do you think he will accept a fight against you?
No, he's gonna move up.
Really? Is that what you know or what you feel?
Feel.
What do you think the UFC wants?
UFC wants probably him to move up as well
Why?
for the big fight versus Islam Makhachev.
You don't think they think your fight is as big?
I mean, it's good for Topuria's legacy. If he beat Islam, he gets 3 belts.
Mm-hmm. I think your fight against him would be gigantic.
Yeah, about trash talk, everything, it's gonna be way bigger than Islam fight, 100%.
Yes. So what do you think? You think when you fight for the belt, it will be a vacant title?
99.9%.
Come on, this upsets me.
Yeah, but even he told you that he wants to move up.
Yeah.
Arman Tsarukyan further called a potential fight with Ilia Topuria a major matchup that would split fan opinion. He said both are at their peak, making the result highly unpredictable.
It has to be you next. If it's not you next, then we have a massive problem.
Me?
It has to be you, Arman. Come on.
Problem gonna have my fans with UFC. Me, I'll stay out of the problem.
There's no one else. It's one of the biggest fights the UFC can do. You versus Ilia, if he wins, and I think he's gonna win, it's a gigantic fight.
Yeah, can imagine me versus Ilia on the White House. Everybody gonna talk about that fight.
White House, no White House.
Yeah.
Who cares? Put it anywhere. Put it in Madrid.
Yeah, great fight because we are both on young and on our prime, and like 50% gonna think I'm gonna win, 50%
Oh
gonna
my
think
God.
Ilia gonna win, and it's gonna be like a massive fight.
On the other hand, Ilia Topuria expresses confidence that he could surprise the world by submitting Islam Makhachev if they ever meet in the cage. He believes such a finish would be the clearest way to make a statement and prove himself at the highest level.
What about the fight against Islam? In your opinion, how would it have played out?
Like when I get the opportunity to fight with someone, I always used to think about what can I do to really shock the world. So with Islam, I'm like, to shock the world, I have to submit him. So this is what I think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna take him down and I'm gonna submit him.
Wow.
Din Thomas also praised Arman Tsarukyan as potentially the top lightweight in the world, citing his complete skill set and consistent performances against elite competition.
You know, I think he might be the best lightweight in the world. There's a possibility that he's the best lightweight in the world.
Definitely in the discussion between him and Ilia.
Him and Ilia, like there's no other question.
That's how it
There's
works.
no other people. It's
You guys see that fight when he fought Islam back in the day when he was young? It might have been his debut.
It was his debut.
Short notice, like couple week notice,
Like
and
2
I
week
mean
notice.
the scrambles and that, the back and forth was crazy.
It just shows his wrestling
good.
know-how and his
he's good.
athleticism.
He's good.
All right.
I think Ilia beats him though.
You think Ilia beats him?
I think so, man. And I like Arman. I've trained with him a lot. You know, I like the guy's style a lot, man. I like his training ethic. I like how he keeps himself busy. Well, I don't know.
It'd be hard to pick against Ilia, man.
I know.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to pick against.
But if there is anybody on the planet that could do it, it would be Arman.
However, Arman Tsarukyan rejects Ilia Topuria's claim that he could submit Islam Makhachev. He argues Topuria has a better chance of knocking him out than finishing him on the ground, adding that even Khabib Nurmagomedov would struggle to submit Islam.
And if he's gonna move up, it's okay. He's gonna move up, and Islam gonna kick his ass, and he's gonna come down and then kick his ass, and the UFC just release him.
No, they're not going to release him.
Why not? If we gonna kick his ass?
You think no chance against Islam?
Him? No, zero.
I think he said he wanted to submit him.
Submit Islam. Yeah, knocked out Islam. It's way more he has more chance than submit Islam. I think Khabib cannot even submit Islam.
To his credit, he did say when I asked him, when they were talking about him moving up, that he wasn't going to vacate the title. And so it sounds like he doesn't want to do that.
We'll see.
Firing back, Arman Tsarukyan also downplayed Ilia Topuria's reputation. He argued that Topuria's sparring success was overrated, claiming people inflated his level based on performances against local training partners.
Как ты думаешь, Топурия вообще горит желанием биться с тобой?
Нет.
Он планирует это делать вообще?
Если UFC скажет только. Так у него никакого желания нет, потому что это нелегкие деньги и придется попотеть очень серьезно. А он понимает, что я не того калибра боец, которого он вырубает в первом раунде. И ему лучше подраться с Пимли, там, с Гейджи, с такими сбитыми летчиками, где он выйдет быстро заработать деньги и уйдет домой. Я не буду на его дистанции, буду выполнять свою работу. И в борьбе я не думаю, что он сможет защищаться от моих тейкдаунов. Я уверен, что я смогу его перевести и вымотать его этим. Я знаю, что я его вымотаю именно борьбой. Вымотаю, и он не выдержит тот темп, который я навяжу ему. Он там целый день лапы бьет, боксирует. Никто ему там ноги особо не проходит, не переводит. Какие-то там спарринг-партнеры берет, каких-то непонятных там роняет, и все думают, что он какой-то там сверхъестественный боец. Я думаю, что если его привезти в Чечню или в Дагестан, в зал, в любой, там его любитель даже будет переводить и забивать.
Sean O'Malley also agrees that the UFC will likely avoid matching Ilia Topuria with Arman Tsarukyan to safeguard Ilia's title run. He points out that Tsarukyan presents a serious threat at 155 pounds and could realistically win the fight. O'Malley suggests this risk may make the promotion hesitant to book the matchup.
Arman is no fucking joke. Arman versus Ilia is an interesting matchup. I do not think the UFC will make Arman versus Ilia because I think they love Ilia as a champion. He's a great champion, and I don't think they really want Arman to become champion. He has a legitimate chance at beating Ilia. I can't believe I said it. I think Ilia might knock him out, but if anyone has a chance of beating Arman or Ilia at 155, it's Arman, the Turkey Mound, Tsarukyan.
Meanwhile, Arman Tsarukyan places full focus on his UFC career with fighting constantly on his mind from waking up to going to sleep. He describes the UFC as his main motivation in life right now, pushing him every day. Tsarukyan adds that his ambition is not only to become champion, but to be considered the best pound-for-pound fighter in the promotion.
I wake up with the thinking what I'm gonna get my next fight, and go to bed thinking about UFC as well. That's the UFC motivate me more than everything in this life right now. And yeah, I just don't wanna be like just a champion. I wanna be the best UFC fighter, pound for pound fighter.
Do you feel like the clock is ticking? You're in your prime, and you still haven't fought for the belt.
I mean, I'm 29, so I got 7 years. For 7 years, you can make a bunch of money, get a lot of belts, and then retire.
You want to be done at 36?
37. Yeah, 8 years.
Luke Rockhold believes Arman Tsarukyan's elite grappling would create major problems for Ilia Topuria on the ground. He pointed to Tsarukyan's strong wrestling base, suggesting the matchup would be a true test of Topuria's skill against top-level opposition.
Do you feel like with Arman Tsarukyan, just before I get off, do you feel like he would have beaten Ilia Topuria had they fought for the actual undisputed title?
I mean, he's going to be a problem for Ilia for sure. I mean, his wrestling is legit. His grappling is legit. We really get to see how good Ilia is, on the ground in that space, because he's good, but Arman's elite. So I don't know. We'll see how that all works. But
Arman Tsarukyan advised fighters to stay authentic. He added that while balancing training and social media is difficult, it's necessary today to secure fights and earn money.
To be the superstar, advice from Arman Tsarukyan. How? To be yourself?
No, you gotta work hard and don't be a fake. Like, do whatever you like to do. Don't like watch what McGregor does or what Habib does. Just do your thing and show everybody your style. And it's hard, like train and do social media, but nowadays you gotta do both because it's so important. It takes time, energy, but if you wanna make money and get good fights, you gotta do this.
Dan Hooker also suggested that Ilia Topuria may be hesitant to face Arman Tsarukyan, calling Tsarukyan a major problem in the division. He noted that several fighters appear to be avoiding him, with Topuria currently inactive and others unwilling to step into the cage with Tsarukyan.
He's been calling out Ilia. He would fight. He would win that fight, you reckon?
Oh, I think there's a reason that Ilia doesn't really want to get in the octagon with him. I think Arman's a problem, and it's everyone in the division is kind of ducking him at the moment. Ilia's taking some time off. And then the other two don't want to fight him. Paddy and Gagey, they both don't want to fight Arman, so now they're fighting each other. So he's kind of just left in the lurch. Maybe I'll get past BSD, and I think I'll be the only guy to put my hand up to run it back with Arman.
Meanwhile, Daniel Cormier revealed that people behind the scenes are increasingly pushing Arman Tsarukyan toward a title shot, with growing recognition of his rise and consistency and talk of positioning him for a belt opportunity. DC said, "The people in the know, the people that matter, they go, man, this guy really is making himself into something. I'm telling you, I've heard this with my own ears. We've got to reconsider. We've got to get this guy in a position to fight for a belt." That's all we have from today's video, and we hope you enjoyed it. Share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing MMA videos.